Up next, 3 classic, very popular, amazing fragrances that somehow I don't have in my own personal collection, and I'm an idiot, but it is what it is, and I want to be honest with you guys and kind of show you things that sometimes I don't have and that I'm sure a lot of you already do. Stay tuned to find out which 3 they are coming up next. Welcome back everybody to JoelTheNose here from Osme Perfumery in Miami. And today's video is one I don't think I've ever done before. And actually, I was thinking about, all these great fragrances, and obviously I talk about a lot of them. And I picked out 3 today that are 3 of my absolute favorite, really all-time fragrances. I mean, I love these. I've had samples of them for many years, so I do wear them. But for whatever reason, I've never actually bought them and put them into my personal collection. I know, I'm an idiot. I'm sure probably most of you guys watching have these fragrances already, and you're one step ahead of me. And yes, they will be in my collection. But right now, I have to admit they're not in my personal collection. Which 3 are they? In no particular order. Let's get right at this. The first one, from Roja Dove. This is Creation E. Creation E, this is the Parfum cologne. So this is the, from the Parfum cologne collection. Don't let the cologne name fool you. That just means the style of fragrance. Cologne style means it's a little bit lighter top, and it's still a eau de parfum concentration level. So this one, what can I say? This one is just one of my favorites, if not my favorite, from Roja Dove. And Creation E is that kind of like that boozy Coca-Cola, rum and Coke, maybe Jack and Coke, depending on which alcohol you prefer. But that's it. I mean, if I had to describe it in one sentence, it is some type of boozy alcohol with an effervescent Coke. It's effervescent, it's light, but yet it's rich and it's dark, it's a little bit sweet. And this parfum collection leaves it a little bit, lighter at top, more citrusy at top. So I just think it's an excellent, excellent fragrance. One of my favorites of all time. It just is. I mean, I still have samples of this that I wear, but for whatever reason, it's not my personal collection and I'm an idiot. So that's the third one. Number 2, and again, no particular order, is one of the all-time classics from Parfums de Marly. This is Layton. Layton is, to me, almost like a spicy, fresh, great masculine fragrance. It is very I love the combination because some people consider it a freshy, some people consider it a little bit more of a spicy, almost, oriental fragrance. It is a great combination of the 2, which makes it extremely versatile. I mean, you've got notes in here like vanilla, pink pepper. It's got, I think, a touch of coffee. It's got bergamot. It's got geranium. This is such a great mixture of notes that I wouldn't necessarily put together in my mind. And I have been now composing fragrances. I've actually composed over 30 different fragrances now that I've been working on over the last 2 years. So I see what goes into composing and what mixes well. It's a lot like putting chords of music together. And what they did here has made something that's absolutely timeless. And here at Osme, probably Layton, if you talk to Maurice or Bavica, is still, I think, probably their best seller to this day from the Parfums de Marly line. I mean, almost everybody out there has it. Again, I have samples of it. And I've somehow never put this into my collection. Shame on me. I will rectify that soon. Which leaves me, I will say, with my number 1 regret, the fact that I don't own this. And I've almost pulled the trigger on this. It was one of the first ones I almost pulled the trigger on when I got into the niche fragrance collection after I got past the initial couple entry-level ones like 8 and Bob and Zizon, which were my 2 first from Warm on Jane. But this is, of course, the classic Beach Hut Man from Amouage. Beach Hut Man, to me, really absolutely signifies everything that is great about niche perfumery. In fact, I'm gonna put it on my skin because I wanna smell this today. It is approachable. It is great for your beginner niche fragrance aficionado, all the way up to your just extreme niche head that just loves things that are different and out there. I mean, this one really hits all the notes. It is that minty, fresh opening that just gets me every time. It's like a little bit of a sweet mint, a very green, sweet, minty fragrance at the top. Don't let Beach Hut Man, the name, fool you. For those of you who have never tried it, I don't actually consider this a beachy fragrance at all. To me, this is more of a nighttime, a going out fragrance. Some people would say a fall or winter. In Miami, we have to wear fragrances all year round, so I wear this all the time. And again, I've gone through many samples of this that I've had. Somehow have never pulled the trigger on this. I don't know why, because it is in my top 10 fragrances of all time. And it's just, you know, whatever. I've snoozed on it, I guess, because every time I go to pull the trigger, there's like something else that comes along, and then I buy that one, and it just, I gotta be honest, there's a lot of fragrances in my personal collection that I don't like anywhere near the amount that I like Beach Hut Man. It is truly, to me, a classic and a home run from Amouage, and it's beast mode. I remember I wore that, by the way, like 3 years ago to the first Scent Explorer when it was live in New York City, and I was wearing that all day. And it was just blasting through the cold weather. It did so well, performed so well on my skin. Just love it. So there you go, 3 fragrances, classic fragrances, popular fragrances that somehow I don't own. Let me know some of the ones that you guys are not in your personal collection that you know are very popular, very good fragrances that you want to be adding very soon. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate all your support. I'll be back soon with another video. Peace, love, and perfumes.